I'm LP Master 6, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Oh, we're in the Fire Temple. I'll go ahead and say it. I think the Fire Temple is my favorite dungeon in the game, and I don't know if I've ever seen anybody else ever say that. I think I saw one person say it was their favorite, but like, this is normally a middle-of-the-road dungeon for most people. I just love it. There is Greek writing on this wall. I find that fascinating because of the different alphabets at play here. You have Hylian, you have Gerudo, and then you have the ancient Greek lettering.
Please don't eat me. If you eat something like me, you'll get a stomachache. You'll be sorry.
They're shaking in fear. These are our friends. It makes me so sad. But we see where the boss key is, huh? Oh my god. Listen. Let's listen to the music together for a minute. Alright, that's enough. You heard the chanting. So that chant ended up being a problem for Nintendo. Koji Kondo used that because oh, there it's louder now. I've never actually played a version of the game with the chanting in it. He used it just because it was there in a sound library. And that's how they did their samples back then. And he thought, well, that fits. That sounds cool. And it was also used in Cruisin' World, a racing game. I don't know if that was actually developed by Nintendo, but it was at the very least published by Nintendo. It was never edited out of that, but in version 1.2 onwards, it was edited out of this game. Because the chanting is actually Islamic. It is a Muslim chant. And there was no information on the CD, apparently, denoting that. But they decided to take it out.
Who's there? Is that you, Wayne?
Oh, it really is Wayne! You've grown so big since I last saw you.
I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned, though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Wayne, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner's cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Wayne. So we never saw Saria in the Forest Temple, but we do see a friend of ours in the Fire Temple, and I really, really like that detail. Hello? Ooh, interesting colors. But, people used to think, oh, okay, the Muslim community was mad about that. They were never mad about that. That was not the case. In fact, all revision edits were done before version 1.0 even came out. So they had version 1.0, then 1.1, then 1.2, and then 1.0 finally released. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. I knew it. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away.
I love their little walk. And that little jingle. And for that, I'm guessing we get a small key? Yes. Oh, there's a lot of keys in this dungeon. Because we have a little goal inside the dungeon, which is always fun. Always cool to me. We're not just traversing a dungeon looking for keys and like the boss key and the way forward and the dungeon item, blah, blah, blah. We have a goal to free all the Gorons. Where does that lead? That looks like it's just lava. But we don't have a map, so I can't really tell. I don't think there's a relevant basement here? Aha. You do have to have the hook shot to beat the Fire Temple, I believe. Well, you have to have the hook shot to get to the Fire Temple, so it doesn't actually matter either way. Okay, fairies. We actually want to bottle you guys up because we actually have the bottle space now, actually. Thank you. Let's get another one because we can. But, yeah, there was actually no reaction at all. And, of course, people in this day and age who are fans of the game love that the Islamic chant is in there. At least the one comment I saw on a Did You Know Gaming video on YouTube. So, shout out to that Muslim. So, thank you for your input. I appreciate it personally. But who knows? I don't think it went very highly noticed by a large number of Muslims. Like, higher up officials, I don't know, in their church. But we can go back, I think. Or do we want to go forward? Was there anything... I don't think there was a locked door over there. Now, that's the boss door, obviously. So we get to follow Darunia last. But it's kind of laid out for you. It's not a surprise. Yes, the boss is Volvagia. And that's the last thing we're going to do. We are directly told that at the beginning. That we have a goal. And after we accomplish that goal, we can do everything else we need to do. But I had no idea what version this cartridge was. I don't think it's a version 1.0 cartridge. Most of those were gold. Mine is gray. But here's a neat fact. The US and Japanese versions of the game are the same ROM, except for one line of code that determines what language is in the game. I believe both ROMs, well, yeah, because they're the same, carry both languages, Japanese and English, which I think is pretty cool. But nice way to do that. That's why it got to release so soon. So soon from each other. I can't remember how long it was, but it was a crazy good turnaround time. And, you know, this was a smart move because... Does the lava not hurt us? Oh, okay, it does. It just... it takes forever. Alright, is this where we came in, or is this, Okay, there's clearly something here. Yeah, okay. It made the little weird... the wacky sound there. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the fairy. Don't commentate on your inventory management. That is not interesting. But the game looks so much better right now for me because whenever I put it on PC/game mode on my TV, it makes the colors look all weird, and I figured out why that was. And I did this consciously. I put the color temperature to warm 1 instead of standard. And I remember doing that, but why did I do that? Why did I think, oh, standard looks weird? How would standard ever look weird? There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron's special crop to do the job. You remember what their special crop is? It's bomb flowers. Which is how we get bombs in this world, of course. And great. Oh, this is a nice linear dungeon, but it's not too linear. It still feels a little more open-ended. I don't know. It's just kind of got the best of every world. That's what Forest Temple tried to do. And it is a little weird. They try to do 2 dungeons in a row that are just kind of like normal. Also, the fire keys have nothing to burn off of us now, which I greatly appreciate because I couldn't fucking stand that. Okay, what is over there, though? We didn't go over there. I think we should. Oh, okay. There's a Song of Time block, so I definitely want to go over there. I don't know what's behind that. Ah, shit. You know what? We can take some damage, especially if it's only going to be like a quarter heart every 10 seconds. Alright. What are you about to do? Yeah, okay, you say the same thing. I think there's actually a weird trick to this one. Oh, first spam call of the day. This is the next morning. Did I say that already? It's March 18th. It is now no longer... Yeah, this one doesn't go through the time periods. Oh, speaking of, that's something we can do as a kid. In Goron City. No, actually... Well, yeah, we should check it. No, we already did it. Never mind. But, yeah, this moves... Unless it supposedly moves the top block to the past and this block to the future, I don't know. But I'm very sorry for that visual of me just hopping back and forth there. But yes, it is the next day. I decided not to do this last night. I was way too tired for a full dungeon. Oh! Navi has no text for these, but you remember these from all the 2D games. They're back. Oh, and even if this is the only example, it feels to me like this dungeon is the first time you see a bunch of stuff from the 2D games, and it's really cool. This is why there are tunics for sale in the shop. And you can just stun it. You know, likes aren't nearly as bad as they were in Zelda 1. Like, that's where they're their worst. They die in 2 hits or 1 jump attack. I could have just jump attacked. They always give a 20 rupee, and when you kill them, you get your shield and your clothes back. They can't eat the Kokiri tunic, obviously, but they can eat the Goron or Zora tunic if you're wearing it. So, you can just de-equip your stuff. Not your shield, obviously, but... yeah, because you can't equip the Deku shield, even if you're an adult. Not that we have one. I probably won't go buy another one. Maybe toward the end, just because we have so many rupees. But I don't know. I only want the one that has the sentimental value. But maybe just to fill up the inventory, I will. I don't know. I haven't decided. Okay, we have a small key, so we can continue. Can we rack up another small key? This is ugly. Now, yeah, that's crazy ugly right there. Oh, no chest or anything? Maybe there's one behind you.
Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword.
That's your hint to go get the small key that's across the big room we were just in. Man, this texture's ugly. Like, I'm getting a lot, you know, I got a comment this morning from Croson Beast, or last night, whichever, you know, talking about how the game should be remastered with better graphics. It has been on the 3DS, but I love your sentiment. And I agree, this game is fuck ugly. He didn't specifically say fuck ugly, those were my words. Ooh. He's usually a little more polite and censors himself when he decides to swear, but oh no. I don't know why I think it's funny, just Link casually standing in the lava. Okay. Damn it. Whatever. We have so many goddamn hearts. How many are we missing? 5? Do we have 15 hearts already? That's insane. Oh, it feels so good. And we still have 4 more dungeons that give us heart containers at least. Oh, no. Hello? Are we... We're not stuck. No. What? What the hell is this? Oh god, what are the cats doing in there? I've never been stuck here before. Can we... Yeah, okay, you can latch on to the fence, thankfully. Let's just drop down right here. I don't think that's... That ought to be good. Yes. Okay. I'm cool with that. Okay, the cats are just playing with toys. That's good. That's a very good thing. We want them to do that instead of being bored. Did you know cat depression, according to an ad I saw, affects like 58% of all cats? That's sad. Oh, I don't know why. I never get stuck on this room. For the first time I saw it, I thought it was really clever. You have to climb the fence on this side. This is the first time you have to climb a fence like this, so I thought it was pretty cool. Go up here, stand at the top, and slightly carefully walk that way. We got some regular-ass keys over here. And I will gladly refill most of my hearts. Sure, you know what? Let's do the tightrope walk. We got a little practice in Goron City doing stuff like this. Ooh, and this is pretty easy on the N64 analog stick to do a tightrope walk type thing like that. Are you a fire keys? No, you are just a regular keys. They always start out with fire. And Cody call. Sorry, Cody, I am recording. He should know this instead of calling over and over and over, but he doesn't. But this is what I do on Tuesdays and Mondays and sometimes Wednesdays now. I just got big Zelda brain, but last night I talked to my friends David and Seth for a little bit, and Oh, I don't know why I didn't go for it, but at least you get to see that, and that looks cool. But that's the puzzle of the room. Woo! We did it! It graciously falls back down. Oh, the camera angle's so good. Yet another reason why I love this place. Ooh. Okay, did we want to use our key here or in the other place? It doesn't matter. It's not like we're going to get screwed and locked out. I think they all say the same thing while they're scared. But, like, okay, I get that they don't recognize us, but they're like, are you releasing me? Do they think we're a guard? We're a Hylian. When the fire on its back is extinguished, oops, it will run away. Destroy it before it reignites or relights, whichever she said. Yeah, these guys, were they lava slugs or fire slugs? Or torch slugs, maybe. Torch slugs, that's right, yes. These are a great enemy. They don't come back enough. They don't get enough recognition that they deserve. I don't know if they ever come back. I'm sure they do, but... Yes, okay. Oh. We gotta go. We're on a timer for this fire. Oh, that's up there. Okay, yeah. So that hint we got earlier about dropping a bomb to hit a switch, that's why you get that hint. I don't remember how to get across here. Do we just jump? Yes, okay, we do just jump. That is one of the hardest things about this dungeon in particular, but also just the whole game. You never know if your jumps are going to make it. Sometimes they will when they don't look like they're going to at all, and sometimes they don't when they look like they're going to. Usually it's the former, so I guess it is a little more lenient, a little easier to tell. Okay, we will go up the grate. But there is fire right here, so we want to do what I already said we were going to do before. But then I watched a Nintendo Capri Sun video, because for every time he uploads a video, I watch one of his videos, even though I'm a year and a half behind. So I'm slowly catching up to today, because I'm so far behind on literally everything. Even my YouTube watching. Ugh. And then I finally played Echoes of Wisdom some more, and it feels so good. Oh, it's such a good game. I'm hoping it's my favorite Zelda game, but I'm not going to, like, decide until I beat it. Right now, that is probably still Link's Awakening. I don't know. I go back and forth a lot, but especially with the difference between 2D and 3D. We never freed the Goron that was in that last room. I don't think we could do it from that side, though. I think there's another little hallway or something we can get to. I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In this temple, there are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it. Thanks, I'm glad everybody knows about this ancient fire temple. I love that there's an ancient Goron temple. I like any bit of Goron lore. The Gorons are really cool. They're just rock people. They've always lived at a volcano. That's just what they do, because a bunch of rocks are produced. Also, how are the boulders moving this way? Now, the camera angles in this place make this room a little tricky. Twerky. They are not that low pitched. I'm sorry, Run DMC. But I had no idea I had version 1.1 or 1.0 of this game, and I don't know, I'm just a little enthralled about it, even though it's a smaller detail. My friend Galen offered to let me use his 1.0 gold cartridge to record it, but I really wanted it to be my own. I wanted to buy my own and actually use it, so that's what I did. But I do greatly appreciate his offer. I guess that's just a way out? I think if we fall, that's it, but like, it just and respawns the room. But it looks like there's a platform in the, or like a bridge at the bottom. Oh, is this above the main room? That's what it is. That's cool. Okay, so they have that for you. I think you actually can fall all the way to the bottom, but we absolutely do not want that. We want to remember that that room is there, but that's about it. I got 2 more facts to say for the Fire Temple. They're not about the Fire Temple, but I was talking about the legacy and the aftermath of the game and all of that. Um, there is a PC port because people are obsessed with those for some reason. Personally, I don't really get it. It's enhanced. It's got new features. It was released in 2022 with its stable release instead of a beta, released in August of 2024, less than a year ago. So this is a newer, neat fact. It is called Ship of Harkinian, and you are welcome to check it out if you want much better frame rate and new features and all of that. But I'm not going to go too into it. I just thought it was worth a mention. Galen says it is quite good. Let me tell you, as a reward for releasing me. Okay. Oh, does he say that because there's no chest in here or something? When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. Did you know that? No, I think they put a key behind every Goron, so you actually do have to release every Goron to beat the dungeon. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the case. There is another secret in this room. This room always confuses me, mostly because of the camera angles and everything looking so similar, and the boulders taking up quite a bit of time and furthering the disorientation. Oh. Yes, I hear it. I hear it. Is it here? There's a cryptic skulltula somewhere back here. Yes. That was it. Okay. Ooh, I am remembering where so much stuff is. That feels good. I'm so glad I've played and watched this enough times. Nintendo Capri Sun does a randomizer of this every year. He is how I first watched the game. I believe I already said that. My favorite Let's Player. You know, a guy who talks about farts quite a bit and just his life in general. And it just that classic sense of, you know, let's hang out and I'm going to tell you neat facts about a game and tips and tricks and all of that. So big inspiration for me. Although back then my favorite was Chugga Conroy. I still like Chugga Conroy, but I like Nintendo Capri Sun's aloofness more nowadays. And Proton John was also one of the first ones I watched. And they got together and formed the Runaway Guys in 2011. Oh, that was such a cool moment. 3 of my absolute favorite YouTubers getting together and doing stuff from now on. Oh, it was just so great. But enough living in 2011. That's where the Skulltula was. We want the door. But not the door that led to the Goron. The door that led to that little... Is it you? Or is this the Goron door? So I don't want the Goron door. No, it's this one. We're good. Alright. And we still, way back there, I think had a door we could unlock. In that room with the bombable area across from the Goron who tells you about the bombable area. Oh, okay. This room tripped me up. I had to look this up my first time. Alright, you got a wall of fire behind you, so it's a race. Oh, and the bubble coming out of the lava. It's so cool. And his sound effect. Oh, it's all so nice. This room isn't actually that hard because of this. You know, it just goes to the end. But anytime you come back, the wall of fire resets at the start. Is this not the room I'm thinking of? It has to be. This has to be that room. I'm going back. I'm sorry, my brain started thinking about Eminem because my brain is still full of fucking Eminem quotes. Oh, I think it's this. That does not look like it reaches at all. I was so stuck on how to get up there. And it's so frustrated. But that's it. You just jump. Because it doesn't at all look like you can make that jump. Yep, but for now, we've got a door we don't need a key to access. Can we jump down there? No, we cannot jump down there.